Gill coming out on the track. Been a while since I've seen Logan Gill out there. He's going to try his luck in tonight's top split SOF. It's going to do what it did that last time, but we are live over on YouTube, maybe? Alright, go ahead and grab the title. I gotta go change this stuff over on YouTube. Is it right? I gotta go check and make sure it... It was too big. That's why. That's why I didn't go over on YouTube. I get it now. I get it now why I've been having issues. So my title has been too big for YouTube. That's why it's goofed it up. That's why we did not go live there. We're going to go ahead and fix that here tonight, as it looks like we got Andrew Clark at the top of the charts with a 14.983. I beat Ox. What's up? Eating some cake, big dog. Hey, there's nothing wrong with having your cake and eating it too. All right, let me go find somebody that's out on the track racing. Ethan Bill with a quick time of a 9.97. Got Tyler Reed out there. Let's see where Tyler can put that number 58 machine as I go ahead and continue to update the YouTube stream, since it wanted to make it complicated for me. Thank you, YouTube. I see the messages over there on TikTok from you, May. I'll go take a look at them here in a second. Give me one sec. Guys, let me know if it is titled right over on Facebook. If you guys can tell, let me know. Let me know. As Ethan Bill currently at the top of the charts here tonight. Looks like we got a couple viewers over. Bye-bye. What's up, Stacy? What's up, Ox? What's up, everyone? Getting ready for the big block SOF. I got everything saved over there. That was a pain in the ass. Someone say cake, says Mayo. Smooth as glass. These guys get it. Yep. All right, let's go take a look and see what we got going on over here on the track. Looks like everybody is qualified as we get ready for heat race number 1. Starting on the pole here in heat race number 1. It is not that. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of this garbage. All right, it's going to be Ethan Bill starting on the pole. Yeah, I just fixed it. I just fixed it, Stacy. Kenny Cudney in second. Gonna be Logan Gill starting in third. Tyler Reed in fourth. Starting on the inside of row number 3, it's going to be the youngster Hayden Tolson starting in 5th, Elliot Gamachi starting in 6th. And probably the cause for most of the instances tonight, it's going to be Matt Selby starting in 7th. Right next to him, another hazard, Kevin Robinson, going to be starting 8th. And Jacob Harbert's in that number 9 position. Ethan, thank you for the share. Appreciate it, bud. Shane, thank you for the like. Appreciate the likes and the Shane's shares out there, as they are going to roll off the starting grid, looking for that green flag here tonight in heat race number 1. Yeah, I think it should be fixed. Let me know, guys. Is the title fixed if you refresh it? As these guys line up here tonight looking for that green flag, we'll cut off the music when they take the green. Jump up here as they come out of turn number 4, getting 1 to go this time by Raging Ray. Thank you for the like. Yeah, second split was pretty stacked too. I seen that. All right, they got that 1 to go, looking for the green flag this time by. Who's over on TikTok? Oh, weird looking trucks. It definitely doesn't say it over here. It definitely doesn't say it over on TikTok, Ox. I can see. All right, into turn number 3 and 4, looking for that green flag. When they get a fire off, green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Heading for turn number 1 and 2, it's going to be Ethan Bill leading the way as the 25 of Kenny Cudney going to slide up behind him. Tyler Reed in third. Logan Gill in that number 4 spot, but here comes Elliott up underneath them. They're going to make contact as they come out of turn number 4. Race for that number 4 spot as they head into turn number 1 and 2, side by side. Elliott down low. Logan Gill up high. Will the fish flop or will he swim here tonight as they head out of turn number 4? We got to follow over on TikTok. Nick, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Make sure you guys are getting those likes and shares out there as these guys racing it out here side by side. Here comes Robinson up underneath Elliott as they come out of turn number 4. Robinson almost gets inside wall as they come across the line. 3 laps to go as Tyler Reed puts the pressure on Cudney out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Out of 4, side by side for second. Tyler Reed trying to get that number 2 spot. He's got to fall back in line. So hard to pass on these tacky tracks early on in the heat races. Just to get side by side is impressive on a track like this. As they come out of turn 2, wow, Ethan almost got the inside wall as they get 3 laps to go, 5 laps complete. Get it, Reed, says Nick. Reed gonna dig down low as they come down the back straightaway, trying to get up underneath Cudney. As they're side by side out of turn number 4. Who's gonna have it to line? Reed has second at the line that time by. Reed gonna slide up in front of Cudney. Cudney comes back with the cut down. Reed with an awkward turn number 1 and 2. He's probably gonna lose it in 3 and 4 here. As Cudney comes back, here comes Reed back low. As Cudney puts a little block on there. Awesome. Thank you, Ox. Thank you for letting me know. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, coming to the checkered flag. Who's going to end up with that number 2 spot? It's going to be Ethan Bill with the win. Drag race down the front straightaway. Cudney got it at the line. I believe we're going to verify. Yeah, Cudney barely gets it. How close was it? That was freaking close. About 1/100th of a second, as that was heat race number 1. What a thriller there tonight. Going to be interesting to see what happens here. We got some drivers that may not normally run the big blocks, and some drivers that do could get a little bit of toxic here tonight. If you guys are on TikTok, you guys are lucky. You get the good chat. You get the race chat. If they say anything interesting, you guys get to hear it. As we're going to get ready for the starting lineup here in heat race number 2. Andrew Squid Clark and the number 99 Elite Machine come out of Sister's Basement looking to take the green flag here. He's going to be starting on the pole. T. Clem in second. Augie's going to start in that number 3 spot. Danica Richards in 3rd. Jeff Kemp going to start in 5th. Chance Carr in 6th. Jaden Anderson in 7th. Sean McPhee's going to start 8th. And Damian Ward is going to round out the rear in that number 9 position. Getting ready for the green flag here tonight. And I just realized yesterday, I think it was, Damian Ward now over at RGM as they're going to get one to go. Oh, it's only going to get worse, Kenny. You know this track. This track's definitely going to get worse. Is Kenny out there in the chat telling us how bumpy the track is over on Facebook? Nick, thank you for... Nick. And I see. Thank you for the share. Jason, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, guys. As they're going to get the green flag this time by. Guys, don't forget Jimbo. What's up, Jimbo? Nice to see you out there. We got to get that Fulton schedule out there. Give me a bar car after this place, says Scudney. All right, looking for the green flag out of turn number 4. Andrew Clark leads the way. He's got teammate T. Clem on the outside as they come out of turn number 4. Andrew Clark has to turn right hard as Augie's going to follow him into turn number 1 and 2. T. Clem might get a little bit of contact there. He's going to lose a couple spots out of turn number 2. Jake, thank you for the follow. Hello, I see it. I'm not in this one, Hunter. I'm just broadcasting it. I broadcast Top Split big blocks every Monday night, now at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time since the time change. As they come out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, Jeff Kemp looking to get up underneath Augie as they come out of turn number 4. Kemp's going to get a little too sideways, a little too much rotation as T. Clem and Chance Carr get together further back in the pack as Kemp continues to work that number 19. About 5,900. I think it's almost a 6K. 5,900, I think is what it... Yeah, 5,900. Eric is right. Yeah, PC is freaking awesome. Out front, Andrew Clark leads the way. Augie in second. Jeff Kemp third. Danica in fourth. Chance Carr in fifth. So funny story. James Richard got the nickname Danica Richard as him and Walker get in an issue last season. And he went to go wreck Walker and wrecked himself. So I started calling him Danica. So that's where he got that from. T-Club gonna slide car into turn number 3 and 4. Take that number 5 spot away as they drag race down the front straightaway. Car looking back low. Andrew Clark pulling away from Augie as Kemp continues to work the back of that number 19. Yeah, right? And Clark is definitely flying. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Danica and T-Club get together as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Richard back up underneath. Out of turn number 2. Can't quite get there. Will he ship it into turn number 3 and 4? He does, but he doesn't get to the back bumper of T-Club. But he screws himself up out as Chance Carr gets back underneath him. White flag is out as Andrew Clark leads the way. Mike Augustine second. Jeff Kemp third as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Remember, thank you for the follow. As they come out of turn number 4, it's going to be Andrew Clark, Augie, Kemp, T-Club, Chance Carr, Mick P, James Richard, Jaden, and Damian Ward rounding out the field. Oh, it's getting heated up there, and we are going right into the feature. Ooh, this is going to be interesting here, guys. This is going to be interesting. We got a little bit of temperaments coming over from heat race number 2, and they got 0 time to cool down. Karen Carpenter, thank you for the share. Appreciate it, Karen. Always appreciate you out there. As we are going to get ready for tonight's main event. All right, let me do this right. We're going to go ahead and do this. Going to unmute that. We're going to see. Let's do this, Ethan Bill says, Karen. And let's go do this and do the starting lineup.
Tyler, the only lap I kept my line is straight line.
Starting on the pole here tonight. In the big block, SOF 5900, strength of field. On the pole, it's going to be Ethan Bill. Outside of him, straight out of his sister's basement, it's going to be Andrew Clark. On the inside of row number 2, in that number 25 Elite Performance Machine, it is going to be Kenny Cudney. Outside of him, straight out of Majula C Speed Shop, it's going to be Augie. Starting on the inside of row number 3, in the number 58 Elite Machine, it's going to be Tyler Reed. Outside of him, in the number 51, it's going to be Jeff Kemp. The Fish, Logan Gill, he's going to be starting in that 8th position. On the inside of row number 4 here tonight, can he roll his way up through the field? On the outside of him, it's going to be T-Clem in that number 97. Starting on the inside of row number 5, it's going to be Elliot Camachi in that number 20. Outside of him, in the number 2 machine, it's going to be Chance Carr. Starting in 11th, it's going to be Kevin Robinson, Sean McPhee in 12th, Matt Selby in 13th, James Richard in 14th. It's going to be Jacob Harberts 15th, Jaden Anderson 16th, Hayden Tolson 17th, and rounding out the field, it's going to be Damian Reward as they come into 3 and 4, looking for that green flag. Clark looking fast as the green flag is out as we got contact further back. They are piling up down the front straightaway already. Somehow they're all keeping it straight. No yellow flag as Augie goes all the way to the back with Jeff Kemp. Back up front as Andrew Clark pulls a slider on Ethan Bill as they come out of turn at number 4 down into turn number 1 and 2. Leading the way, Andrew Clark, Ethan Bill in second. Ooh, you know, I was joking around and I gave Ethan Bill that Mr. Second name over on Discord. He has got a big habit of finishing second. Can he break out of that cycle and go to first as they head into turn number 3 and 4 out of turn 4? Closing in on Jeff Kemp in that number 51. I'm sure he's got tons of damage on that thing. He took a big hit there as they had that big stack up on the front straightaway. If we get a caution, we'll go back and take a look at that as Andrew Clark leads the way. Ethan Bill in second. Here comes Ethan digging down low out of turn number 4. Drag race for the number 1 position is ahead into 1 and 2. Ethan Bill going to roll the bottom. Clark holds strong outside as they come down the back straightaway. Ethan Bill has to get back in line. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4. Here comes Ethan down low once again. Oh, they touch down the front straightaway as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Teammates out there. Adam, by the way, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. as they come down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Coming down. Oh, it's 3 and 4. Shoot. Out of turn number 4. Ethan trying to still work the bottom. Nothing's there as Kenny Cudney has a ton of damage on that right rear. Is that what happened to Mike Augustine? I'm curious. We'll have to take a look at that. As Tyler Reed looking for third. He's going to slide. Cudney can't quite do it. Down the front straightaway. Cudney's going to have it at the line. Reed going to dig back. They pick up where they left off as they had a great race. Here comes Ethan Bill back up underneath Clark. Now he gets back in line. I don't know which race to watch as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Ethan Bill up underneath Clark there for that number 1 spot. We can see the battle for third right behind him. Ethan Bill going to get back in line. They are closing in on Jeff Kemp as it looks like Jaden Anderson, Augie, and Tolson have all pulled off the track. Up underneath out of turn number 2, Ethan Bill digging hard, looking for that number 1 spot. He's going to think about the slider, decides to stay low, dragging out of turn number 4. Yeah, you got murdered. What was it? Was it Cudney that got into you? I see the damage on his right rear. I didn't see what caused it. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Ethan Bill trying to dig down low. Clark hangs strong up high out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, side by side for the lead. Ethan Bill up high. Sorry, I got the numbers screwed up. Not used to seeing Andrew Clark in the 99 as they slide through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, Clark down low. Ethan Bill up high. Wow, I got them mixed up for a minute. Yeah, I figured. I don't know. I am going to go back and look at it. I am definitely going to go back and look at it if we get a caution. Clean and green. Well, green anyway. So far as they come across the line, Ethan's going to have a little bit of internet malfunction there as these guys close in on Kemp. What is Kemp going to do here? He's got the leaders battling side by side. Where's he going to go? Kyle, thank you for the follow. As Ethan Bill decides to go low. Andrew Clark's going to take the lead once again as they come across the line. Through turn number 1 and 2, single file back for the leaders as Tyler Reed finally gets that number 3 spot as Cudney now has to deal with T-Club. T-Club going to slide through turn number 3 and 4. CJ, thank you for the follow. As they come out of turn number 4. I'm keeping an eye on the distance between first and second. If they get racing again, we will get back up there. But right now, watching the battle for that number 4 position. T-Club going to dig down low through turn number 3 and 4. Oh, Ethan Bill and Andrew Clark going back at it as lap traffic playing a factor here as they come out of turn number 2. Jeff Kemp trying to hold his line up high, giving these guys plenty of room to race it out. Out of turn number 4, drag race down the front straightaway. Andrew Clark can't seem to quite clear the number 51. Oh, I don't know what that was. Some kind of weird noise. Kind of sounds like thunder, but I don't think it is. As they come down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2, here comes Ethan Bill. Down low, using the lap car as a pick. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, Ethan Bill trying to get around Andrew Clark as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, drag race down the front straightaway as it's Ethan Bill at the line this time by. He's going to ship it in to turn number 1 and 2. Down low, Ethan Bill with the lead by Andrew Clark, going to fight hard on the outside as they head into turn number 3 and 4. Jeff Kemp trying to hold on and stay in the lead lap. Knows it's Lincoln. There's probably going to be a caution as they're side by side through turn number 1 and 2. I can't believe there hasn't been a caution. John, thank you for the share. There is 20 laps left. Make it 19 when they hit the line this time by. Wow, 3 wide with the lap car in the middle as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Jeff Kemp in the middle of no man's land as they head through 1 and 2. He's finally going to back out of it. Ton of respect there as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, Andrew Clark leads the way. Ethan Bill in second. Bold move by Clark gets him the lead. As we scroll back through the field, let's see where we got some racing going on. Everybody pretty spread out, but we got a battle here between Chance Carr and James Richard. The closest battle on the track as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Coming out of turn number 4, looks like Selby looking at the outside contact between James. Oh, Elliott's going to get the inside wall. Will that be a caution? That could be a caution. He keeps it going straight. No caution flag. No caution flag as they're still side by side up here right around that number 7 position. Ooh, James Richards going to get the wall. Selby going to get in the back of him as they come through turn number 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2, here comes Selby to the outside. James Richards down low. He's going to slide up, parks it on Selby. I wouldn't do that with Selby. As they come out of turn number 4. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Selby trying to work that back bumper of the number 3. As they come out of turn number 2, down into turn number 3 and 4. Selby with the slide. James Richards with the cut down. McPhee crashes. Caution flag comes out. Joe and Wyatt, thank you for the likes. Appreciate it. Let's go ahead and take a look and see how this caution flag came out. Is Damian Ward going to get into the number 2, or is... Oh, no, he's going to get the inside... Oh, he just gets the inside wall. McPhee gets the inside wall, loops it around. Caution flag comes out. First caution flag at lap 26. So it's going to be 13 laps to go when they take the green flag here tonight. And then we're going to go over to the Pro Late model. Pro Late models here tonight. They are going to be at Weedsport. That is going to be a wild one. That will definitely be a wild one. We're going to keep an eye on that. Looks like they got 60 people registered for that one right now. Darian, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. What a race between... Yeah, oh yeah. Look, the top 5 have been racing great here tonight. So definitely a good race. But Ethan, Bill, and Andrew Clark definitely putting on a heck of a show. And now Tyler Reed and T-Club going to be up in this battle. This could get real interesting. All teammates up there in the top 5. Got to go back to Logan Gill in that number 28 machine. And Selby's moved his way up into 6. This could get interesting with Chance Carr. Selby's moved his way up to 7. Chance Carr in 8. We are looking for the green flag this time by as they come down the back straightaway. Jeff Kemp did stay out on the track. Props for that. James Richard, is he still out there? Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Andrew Clark gets a nice jump. Tyler Reed trying to take that number 2 spot away from Ethan Bill as they come out of turn number 2. I guarantee Ethan Bill did not want to see this caution. Always a disadvantage as Chance Carr has issues. He's turned around. Caution flag comes out. What happens here? Does he get... Oh, he got Selby'd. He got Selby'd into the outside wall. That brings out the second caution flag of the day as Tyler Reed takes that number 2 spot, but Ethan Bill going to be 3rd. He's going to be in a good position here on this restart. What a wild one here tonight, guys. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button, getting those shares out there. Harry, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Remember, we are live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok, guys. So follow on your favorite platform as we are looking for the green flag. Magic, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. As they got at least 1.5 laps left of... Hunter, thank you for the share. At least 1.5 laps here of Payson. I'll tell you what, this one's still up in the air. You can't count out Reed. You can't count out T-Club. You can't count out Cudney. I mean, any one of these guys in the probably the top 7 could still win this one. All right. 1 to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. We're going to be looking for that green flag this time by. Buckle up, Buttercup. We got a shootout here as it's going to be 18 or 12 laps to go when they take the green flag. 12 lap shootout here. Can we make it to the checker or will we get another record out on the track? We're about to find out. Green flag is out. Tom, thank you for the like. Green flag is out as Andrew Clark gets a massive jump. Ethan Bill down low trying to compete for that number 2 spot. We got contact further back in the field. They're going to keep it straight as we go back to the battle for second. As here comes T-Club 3 wide for second into 3 and 4. Tyler Reed going to take that number 2 spot. Ethan Bill fighting for his life as they head through 1 and 2. He's going to roll down low. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Drag race for that number 3 position. 3 wide once again as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Great racing on the track as Ethan Bill and T-Clem almost get together. Ethan Bill gonna park it up top. Here comes T-Clem back down low. That allows Selby to get up underneath Cudney as there was a little bit of a checkup here as Ethan Bill going to cross Cudney back over as he takes that number 3 position back. Through turn number 1 and 2, better slider here. He's going to be clear. Will D-Club be able to get back underneath him? He's got the run down the back straightaway. Shifted into 3 and 4. Can't slide him. Ethan Bill should have that spot. This time by with 8 laps to go. 8 laps to go as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Andrew Clark leading the way. Tyler Reed in second. Ethan Bill, look how bumpy that track is as they head into turn number 3 and 4. D-Club trying to work on that number 4 position as Selby stays on the back bumper, the number 25 of Cudney. He gets in the back of Cudney, shoots Cudney up the track. How will Cudney take that one as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4? Logan Gill trying to sneak his way up into the top 5 as they come down the back straightaway, front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Andrew Clark leads the way as they come out of turn 2 down the back straightaway with 6 laps. Gonna make it 5 to go this time by. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Single file down the back straightaway. Does Tyler Reed have anything for Andrew Clark? Looks like he's a little too far back. We're going to go back to the battle for third. Down into turn number 1 and 2. 4 laps to go. Andrew Clark leads it. Thank you guys. I see those likes out there. I don't know who's liking it, but I appreciate it. Don't go anywhere. We are going to the Pro Late Models next at Weedsport as they come across the line. 3 laps to go. Let's go take a look and see what is happening here. It looks like Selby has lost a little bit of ground. Damian Ward with issues. He keeps this straight as Andrew Clark leads the way out of turn number 4. 2 laps to go. I think we got a little racing back here as they are trying to go 3 wide, almost wrecking toward that number 8 position. Sean McPhee has it. Harvard wants it. Ellie Camachi up in this as they come down the back straightaway. Keith, thank you for the follow. Andrew Clark gets that 1 lap to go as they come out of turn number 2. Looking to take the SOF race. Scott Helms, thank you for the like. As they head through 3 and 4. Winner of tonight's big block official. It is going to be Andrew Clark, Tyler Reed in second, Ethan Bill in third. What a freaking race, and don't go anywhere. Drew, thank you for the follow. We are going, after I do this, we are going to Weedsport for the Pro Lates. Going to be Andrew Clark with the win, Tyler Reed in second, Ethan Bill third, T. Clem in fourth. Cudney in that number 5 spot, Selby in 6th, Logan Gill in 7th. Jacob in that number 8 position, Kevin Robinson 9th, McPhee in 10th, Elliott in 11th. Going to be Damian Ward in 12th, Jeff Kemp in 13th, Chance Carr in 14th. Karen, thank you for the like, appreciate it. Then it's going to be James Richard 15th, Hayden Toulson 16th, Jaden 17th, and Augie in 18th. Gannon, thank you for the follow. User 6700349747094. Thank you for the follow. Let me go ahead and get registered for this Pro Late to watch. Let's see, who do we got out there? Let's see, this one should be good enough to get in top split. What? It was a phenomenal race for sure. And good run by Ethan. Great run by Ethan, guys. Let me go ahead and get rid of... I think it was actually thunder that I heard earlier. That is freaking crazy. It is cold outside. And we had a thunder or something a little while ago. All right, I'm going to go ahead and save this. How do I join? These are all top split, Austin. These are all top split officials. That's what I've been doing on Mondays. But we'll find out. We might add some more stuff to this. We might end up not doing as many officials on Mondays. I got a few people asking me to broadcast. We're going to see what they got. Don't go anywhere, guys. I am jumping into the top split Pro Late Model race right now. Let's see. Tammy, thank you for the like. Appreciate it. All right, we got a 6,500 SOF for the Pro Lates. Guys, I know you can't see it. Over on TikTok. I'm sorry. I will get that fixed for the next one. Not used to being able to jump over like that, but I promise you can see the little light over there in the corner. We are loading into the next one. Don't go anywhere, guys. This is going to be wild, too. It is a 65-33 SOF for the pro late models, guys. It's going to be interesting. Gonna be interesting. I promise you that. All right, so we're up in this. Looks like Tomasi out there currently with that quick time as they are in qualifying right now. We're going to go ahead and switch the logo. Let's go ahead and get rid of the Monday Night Mod logos. We're going into the pro lates. All right. All right, guys. Weedsport, my home track, or my iRacing home track. Getting ready for some pro late models here, as currently Krawcheck up at the top of the charts with that quick time. Let's go ahead and move it over to quick time here, so you guys can see what kind of lap times they are running. As Augie has a rough big block race, but he's going to go ahead and take quick time here so far with a 15-1-3-2 as Talon Willis slides into second. Who else we got? We got Selby. Selby's made it up here in the number 46. This is Weedsport, Connor. This is Weedsport, Central New York, the home of Super Dirt Car right here. Their main office for Super Dirt Car is right there outside of the front straightaway on the other side of the parking lot. They got the Super Dirt Car Hall of Fame all right here in Weedsport. I live about, 20 minutes from Weedsport. So this, I guess, would be considered one of my home tracks. A little closer to Fulton, about the same distance from Brewerton, about 15 minutes from Oswego. I mean, I am in the heart of dirt racing in New York, so we got a little bit of everything out here. A little bit of everything out here. Is Selby going to struggle in that number 10 spot? He struggled in qualifying. He struggled in qualifying here tonight, too, as Gabe Elkin's going to put down a lap time. Oh, Waddell. I didn't know he was in here. He's out there with a 1:37. If you guys... I got to go look. Hold on. Let me go look, because I always forget the name of it. You guys need to go check out Waddell's podcast. Does he have it up in here in my... Let's see if he's got it over here. So if you go check out Nathan Waddell on YouTube, go check out his podcast. It is freaking awesome, guys. Go check him out, as he's got a good qualifying time here tonight. And let's hit up tonight's starting lineup. So there are 18 cars. I think it only takes, or 17 cars. So one person is going home tonight. So we're going to go ahead and set up that heat line for heat race number 1 and 2. Over on the other formats, I can't do it on TikTok. I have not figured out how to make the line like I did over there. So we're going to move this down to 6th. All right, top 6 going to transfer. We're going to keep an eye on that bubble spot. One person going home here tonight. Let's go ahead. Everybody's in here, so one person is going home. It looked like I seen Hackney in here, as they got him stacked up 2 by 2. Let's go ahead and hit up tonight's starting lineup. Starting on the pole here in heat race number 1. It is going to be the number 19 of Mike Augustine. We got Bo starting in that number 2 spot, with Tanner Tomasi starting in 3rd. Daniel Elkin's going to start in that number 4 position. Change this too. Let's get those full names up there. Mason in 5th. Bolton in a 6th. Going to be Sean Krawcheck in that number 7 position. Oh, yeah, definitely a decent field. Keith Hackney in 8th, and Drew in that number 9 position. Weedsport, it is tight. It is fun. Definitely technical. You'll only see some of the best racers win here tonight. And who's it going to be? They're going to get one to go at the line. Max, thank you for the like. Appreciate it, Max. Appreciate it. I didn't even look if Andrew Kane jumped into my server after he won that. As they got one to go, Augie leads the way with Bo on the outside. Who's going to win heat race number 1? Do you guys think that Augie can hold on? Let me know in the chat what your thoughts are. Definitely a different track than what we just saw. We could see somebody get run over in 1 and 2 and get that big pile up especially if they want to blink. Green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, top 2 single files. They head into turn number 1 and 2, side by side for third. Tomasi down low. Daniel up high, down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Side by side through turn number 3 and 4 as they come out of turn 4. Tomasi gonna slide across the nose of Daniel as it gets Mason a little crazy there as he makes contact with Daniel. Now he's got to deal with Hackney as Hackney rolls up underneath in that number 91 as they head through 3 and 4. He gets tight with the car on his right rear. Somehow they all survive out of turn number 4. Side by side for that 6th position on back. Mason in the final transfer spot. In that number 28, it's the 12 of Bolton. Tries to close in as they come out of turn number 4. Top guys stay in single file right now. If it gets interesting up there, I will move up. But we're going to watch the transfer spot here as the 28 of Mason Lobb tries to hold on as they head through turn number 3 and 4. 4 laps to go, halfway through heat race number 1. Let me go pull up the TikTok chat here as Gotcha, thank you for the share. Olga, thank you for the share, appreciate it. Brian, thank you for the heartbeat, appreciate that. As they come out of turn number 4, we're going to battle just ahead of these guys for that number 3 position. Daniel tried to work his way around Tomasi as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. They're going to get 2 to go at the line, 2 laps to go. Gannon, thank you for the share. Appreciate the love out there, guys. You guys are freaking awesome. Mayo, thank you for the like. I see you. I see you, Mayo. As they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Augie leads the way as Bo hit the inside wall just a bit. They get the white flag. 1 lap to go. Looks like there's not a lot of competition for that number 6 spot. Will Bolton send it in? Will we get contact in 3 and 4? Through turn number 3 and 4. Looks like Augie's going to win this one. A little bit of contact for 2nd. Watching the battle for 6th. It's going to be Augie, Bo, Tomasi, Elkins, Hackney, and Lobb going to the feature. Everybody else, you're going to the consi. Maddie, thank you for the follow and the like. Appreciate that. Appreciate that as we get ready for heat race number 2. All right, starting on the pole here in heat race number 2. It's going to be top dirt racer in that number 5 machine, Nathan Waddell. Outside of him, a lot of people like this guy. It's going to be Talon Willis in that number 10 machine. Then it's going to be Stephen Gaines starting in 3rd, Colton Zimmer in 4th, Anthony Thompson in 5th. Gabe Elkins going to start in that number 6 position. Matt Selby 7th, Hunter in 8th, Hayden Tolson in 9th. Top 6 going to transfer to tonight's features. They come down the back straightaway. Going to be interested to see how this one closes out here as these guys set up as they come down the back straightaway. They're going to get 1 to go this time by. 1 to go. That's crazy. We got 2 former pro drivers. They're not pro anymore. But 2 former pro drivers on the front row here in heat race number 2. Could be quite a show here tonight. Down into turn number 1 and 2. They're going to stack them up through turn number 1 and 2, side by side, all the way through the field. Hayden Tolson back there all by himself. He's going to look to dig his way through the field. Can he get up into a transfer spot? One person going home today, and you don't want to get in that heat race. All it takes is a little contact here at Weedsport to get you in a bad position. It could very well happen on lap number 1, turn number 1. All right, out of turn number 4, green flag is out as they come out of turn number 4. Waddell's going to get a nice jump as Talon's going to try to dig up underneath. Maybe a little bit of contact as Stephen Gaines tries to clear Zimmer out of turn number 2. Can't quite do it as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Talon's going to clear him, Gaines is going to clear him out of turn number 4. Parks it on the nose of Zimmer as they get in line contact as the 07 of Gabe gets into the back of who was that? Not really sure who he got into as they come out of turn at number 4. Down the back straightaway, side by side for that number 5 position. Hunter is back to 6th. Anthony wants that 5th spot. He wants the cushion as Gabe. We all knew he's fast enough to make this one as they head through 3 and 4. Gabe on the outside looking in as they come down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Gabe looking to make it 3 wide, maybe 4 a transfer spot as they come down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. He's trying to figure out where to put that number 07 as they come out of turn number 4, side by side for that number 5 position still. Duking it out for 5th, might be helping them out. Gabe has nowhere to go. Will he send it in there 3 wide? You better stay tuned to find out as they head through turn number 3 and 4. They're going to get 3 left to go at the line. 3 to go at the line as they head into turn number 1 and 2. Gabe's got the speed as Hunter's going to make a little bit of a mistake. He loses ground. That's going to open up the door for Gabe. Hunter's going to dig back on the outside. Not enough as they head through 3 and 4. Here comes Gabe down low as they come across the line. 2 left to go. They get single file. Gabe looking for that number 6 spot as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Looks like we got a battle just ahead starting to brew between Zimmer and Gaines as they come out of turn number 4. Looks like Gabe looking to the top side, trying to find a way into that position. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. We're going to stay on the battle for the transfer spot. That's where the craziness could happen. Probably more so in the Consi as they come out of turn number 4. Waddell's going to win it. Willis in second. Gaines, Zimmer, Thompson, and Hunter going to the feature. Well, we got that Consi, guys. Let's go. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and get ready for tonight's Consi here. Top 4. Oh, 2 people going home. Top 4 are gonna transfer. We are sending 2 people home. I thought we only had 17, but we had 18. So 2 people are going home out of here, and I don't know which one of these guys should go home. All very capable drivers. All right, starting on the pole here tonight in the LCQ, we're gonna have Bolton Porterfield. Outside of him, in that 07, it's going to be Gabe Elkins. Starting in third. What the hell am I saying, guys? Starting in 3rd here tonight, it is going to be Drew Jonkman with Hayden Tools starting to his outside. John Krawcheck going to start in that number 5 position, and Matt Selby in 6th. I'll tell you what. that last row might be scary trying to race their way into this. None of these guys here should be ones to go home. Apparently Selby taking a nap at the line though. As Bolton's gonna go ahead and blink out. We're gonna get one to go when they cross the line this time by. What a race here tonight so far tonight. As we're gonna get a 10-lap LCQ. And remember guys, we will be back later for the supers. I don't even know where they are. Let's go find out as we watch these guys pace. All right, where are the supers? There it is. 8:45, which will be about an hour from now. We will take a little break in between. The supers will be at Volusia here tonight. So supers at Volusia at 8:45. You guys don't want to miss that one. You're going to get a lot of heavy hitters there too, I'm sure. Volusia ain't no joke here on the sim. These guys love Volusia. They love Charlotte, they love Knoxville, and they love Eldora. Those are probably the top 4 tracks that you know you're going to get some stack features. As they head out of turn number 4, green flag is out. Green flag is out. I'm going to keep it on game as Bolton definitely having a little bit of an internet connection here as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Hayden going to be on that bubble spot as he's got Sean Krawcheck and Selby trying to chase them down as Bolton continues to blink as they head through 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, Bolton going to lead lap number 1 as Hayden Tolson sits on the bubble. Let's stay on that position as Krawcheck looks high, almost in the back of Tolson. Side by side for that number 5 position. These two, Selby and Krawcheck, racing for first person going home as it stands now as they head into 1 and 2. You know, it's such a hard position to be in because you know Krawcheck's like, come on, don't race me. If you race me, we're going to lose these guys. And Selby's like, if I'm in 6th, I'm not going to be racing 4th. So what do you guys do at that point? But they are staying on Holson as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Jonkman gets the wall in 1 and 2. Could that cost him here tonight as they head through turn number 3 and 4? Out of turn number 4, Krawcheck starting to dig that outside. Can he find some speed? He knows he's got to go where Tolson's not as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway looking for turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, going to be 5 laps complete halfway through the B main, the LCQ. As they head into 1 and 2, the Sean Krawcheck and Selby starting to lose ground on Tolson. Tolson starting to put the pressure on Drew now for that number 3 spot. That could be the saving grace for the 2 drivers behind as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Tolson down low, digging low on Jonkman as they head down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, it's going to be 3 laps to go. Will we see a desperate move out of somebody from 5th or 6th? Mainly Krawcheck or Selby. Excuse me, Selby too far back to do anything. As they head through turn number 3 and 4, white flag is out. Or sorry, 2 sticks are out, 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go as Tolson is caught. Jonkman looking up underneath. Krawcheck just behind. Will he take it 3 wide, trying to race his way into the feature here tonight? As they come out of turn number 4, white flag is out, 1 lap to go. Krawcheck gonna ship it into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, Jonkman gets the wall. Tolson up to 3rd, down the back straightaway. Here comes Krawcheck into 3 and 4. Oh, he almost loops it to keep it out of Jonkman. Doesn't race dirty. It's gonna be Porterfield, Elkins, Tolson, Jonkman going to the feature. And I'll tell you what, ton of respect out of Krawcheck there, not taking out Jonkman because a lot of people would have. So good run there. He's going home though, and so is Selby. Tough night for Selby. Tough night for Selby. How's everybody doing tonight? Say something in the chat. I want to make sure you guys are awake. Wake up, guys. Tell me who your picks out here in the chat. Gotcha's back. I see your joy. Let me know you guys are awake. Tell me who your picks are as we get ready for tonight's main event. All right. Starting on the pool. Let's find some tunes. We need some tunes for this. If I got time. We need some tunes. Augie, I see an Augie. I don't like that. All right, starting on the pole here tonight at Weedsport for the main event, it's going to be Mike Augustine. Outside of him is top dirt racer Nathan Waddell. Bo's going to start in that number 3 position. Outside of him is going to be Talon Willis. Starting in 5th in that 09 machine, needs no introduction. It's going to be Tanner Tomasi. In that number 6 position here tonight, in that number 07 machine is going to be Steven Gaines. In 7th, we got Daniel Elkins, Colton Zimmer in 8th, Keith Hackney in 9th. Anthony Thompson going to start in that number 10 spot. Mason Lobb in 11th, Hunter in 12th. Then running out the field, it is going to be Bolton in 13th, Gabe Elkins 14th, Hayden Tolson 15th, and Drew Jonkman in that number 16 position. Getting ready for 30 laps here in tonight's main event. And then we get a little break, and we will be back for Supers at Volusia at 8:45 as the green flag is out. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Here comes Nathan Waddell looking down low, trying to get that number 1 spot as Augie leads it into turn number 3 and 4. Let's go, Augie and Talon and Colton, says Connor. Appreciate it, Connor, for the interaction. Definitely appreciate it. Gotcha out there. I got Tanner in 5th. Tanner's not a bad pick. Good racing. Tanner's going to win tonight. Awake here. And on the edge of my seat, says Brett. Brett, appreciate it as they come out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Augie starting to pull away as Waddell in 2nd. Bo, as Tomasi going to be in that number 4 position. Will is having to hang on strong as he's going to keep that number 5 spot as Daniel gets in line. Here comes Tomasi. Looking up underneath Bo out of turn number 2. They get back in line down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn number 4, Augie continues to lead, but it looks like Waddell might be closing the gap as they head through turn number 1 and 2. Yeah, iRacing is great. Can't wait to have you guys, honestly, as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Augie leads it. Oh, Bolton on pit road. He's done for the race. He was blinking out a lot. Might have been part of the reason. Don't know what happened. but the top driver still single file, but Tomasi looking low on Bo into turn number 3 and 4. Looks like Tomasi, the only one up front, trying to make something happen. Can he find his way around as they head into turn number 3 and 4? I'm talking so much, my cigarette went out. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Single file 4 now. Waddell starting to work on the leader. He's got a little bit more pace than Augie. He's all over the back of him as they come out of turn number 4. Tomasi looking up underneath Bo as they battle out for that number 3 position. Back to single file. Out of turn number 4, down the back straightaway, Augie continues to lead. Waddell in second, Bo and Tomasi, followed by Willis are your top 5 as it starts to get a little crazy further back. As Stephen Gaines is going to keep 7th, but Hackney starting to close in that number 91. Keeping it tacky, Hackney in that number 91, trying to move his way forward as he almost kills Gaines through turn number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway through turn number 3 and 4. Whole field single file. Actually kind of surprised. Will this track's looking out enough to create some more passing opportunities? As Tomasi trying to get up underneath Bo as they come down the back straightaway. Down into turn number 3 and 4. Oh, definitely a ton of fun. I love racing when I get a chance to. I'm going to start streaming more of my racing over on TikTok. I promise you guys. As they come out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway, Waddell still continues to work Augie, but we're watching the battle for third. As Tomasi gets up underneath Bo, Waddell tries to get up underneath Augie. Neither one of them can get it to stick. They're into turn number 1 and 2. Tomasi going to dig a little bit harder in 1 and 2. He is now side by side with Bo. Into turn number 3 and 4. Battle for that number 3 position. Tomasi going to dig out of 4. Bo hard on the outside. Bo has it at the line. Tomasi back to 4. Tomasi going to clear him, though, in turn number 1 and 2. He's going to drive out of turn 2. Give him that number 3 spot. Here comes Willis. Willis followed Tanner Tomasi through it. He's looking low out of turn number 4, trying to get around Bo. He's got to get back in line. Through turn number 1 and 2, Willis going to dig back low, up underneath Bo as they come out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway, single file. Tomasi now going to try to reel in the top 2 as they come out of turn number 4. Tomasi has had a series of struggles here lately. Struggled a little bit in the Pro Series. He's struggled with a little bit of everything. And the officials, and finally gets a big win last week. He's looking to follow it up with another win here at Weedsport. Down into turn number 1 and 2. Top 2 keeping it single file. Nathan trying to find a way around that number 19 machine. Augie holding strong out front as they head through turn number 3 and 4 down the front straightaway. Just to get an idea of what they're looking at, we're going to jump on board with Nathan Waddell as he tries to get up underneath Augie. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3 and 4. Single file for these top 2. Waddell trying to find a way around that number 19. They ship it into turn number 1 and 2. Slides up the track, tries to hit the cushion, can't get the run he wants as they come down the back straightaway. Waddell trying to find a little bit of speed somewhere. You got to go where they're not at this point. And it's so hard to do on a small track like this. Out of turn number 2, and look who has caught these leaders. It is Tanner Tomasi in that number 3 spot. He's reeled these guys in as they come out of turn number 4. 10 laps to go. 20 laps complete. They've kept it lean and green. Here comes Tomasi up underneath Waddell as they come out of turn number 2. Tomasi looking for that dig as they head through turn number 3 and 4. He's going to dig down to the bottom, putting on a show for us. He gets into the door of Waddell as they come out of turn number 4. Through turn number 1 and 2, down the back straightaway, they get single file. Waddell apologized to Tomasi, but I don't know if that was Waddell's fault. That was just hard racing there as they come out of turn number 4. Gonna give it 8 laps to go. Does Tomasi have enough time for the lead? I think the clock is running out. And Augie hoping these two start the battle for that number 2 spot. That's the best he can hope for. As they come out of turn number 4, Augie leads it with 7 laps to go. What a race here. These guys racing nice and clean here tonight. Totally different than the big block. Will is starting to work on that number 9 machine of Bo as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Can't quite get there. Down the front straightaway, 6 laps to go. Laps are ticking down. Tomasi looking for a little bit of speed as he tries to close in on Waddell as they come down the back straightaway. through turn number 3 and 4. Out of turn 4, 5 laps to go. So 5 laps to go here. Tomasi had caught these front guys. Maybe that contact did a little bit of damage. He seemed to have peaked out right now as it stands. As they head through turn number 3 and 4, coming across the line. It's going to be Augie's continuing to lead the way as Waddell is closed back in on his bumper. Nathan looking to go back to work to Augie. He's got about 3.5 laps to do it. Better make it 3 to go at the line. Can Waddell find a way around that number 19? Down into turn number 1 and 2. Augie going to go high. Waddell going to stick it low. Out of turn 2, down the back straightaway. Heading for turn number 3 and 4. Single file out of turn number 4. 2 laps to go as they come across the line. Does Waddell have the car? Does he have enough time? As they come down the back straightaway, looking for turn number 3 and 4. Augie got the wall a little bit out of turn number 2. Did check him up a bit, but he kept the lead. They're going to get 1 to go at the line as they ship it into turn number 1 and 2. Waddell's going to keep it low. He's going to dig low out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Not enough as they head through turn number 3 and 4. Checkered flag in the air. Augie going to take the win. Waddell in second. Tomasi in third. Good race here tonight, guys. I'm going to go through these results and take a little bit of break, but we will be back for the Supers in about 45 minutes. Waiting for everybody to cross the line. There it is. It's going to be Augie with the win. Nathan Waddell in second. Tanner Tomasi in third. Going to be Bo in fourth. Willis in fifth. Daniel in sixth. Stephen Gaines in seventh. Keith Hackney eighth. Colton Zimmer in ninth. Anthony in that number 10 position. Hunter in 11th. Gabe in 12th. Hayden Toulson in 13th. Drew Jonkman in 14th. Mason Lobb in 15th. And Bolton Porterfield rounding out the field in that number 16 position. Guys, thanks for coming out. Make sure you got those notifications on, because we will be back here in about 45 minutes or so for the Top Split Supers at Volusia. You don't want to miss that one. That is going to bring out all the drivers here as we see Mason out there still doing some laps. Thank you, guys. As always, until next time, be safe and have a good night.